Find out about Aaron Judge's unique superstition of tapping his bat on the dugout roof before each at-bat, and how it helps him get in the zone. Aaron Judge, the New York Yankees star slugger, has a unique pre-game ritual that has become iconic. He taps his bat on the dugout roof before each at-bat, a superstition that helps him focus. This quirky habit started in 2017, when Judge was a rookie, and has been a consistent part of his routine ever since. The bat tap is believed to bring Judge good luck and help him get in the right mindset for each at-bat. Judge's teammates and coaches have grown accustomed to the ritual, often cheering him on as he prepares to bat. The bat tap has become an integral part of Judge's identity as a player, symbolizing his fun and lighthearted approach to the game. Uncover the secrets of Lake Lucerne's Chapel Bridge, featuring paintings of Swiss history, and learn about its surprising architectural and artistic significance. Lucerne's Chapel Bridge is a historic wooden bridge dating back to the 14th century. The bridge features 110 paintings depicting scenes from Swiss history and mythology. These paintings were created by artist Hans Heinrich Wegmann in the 17th century. The bridge's unique roof is designed to protect the paintings from the elements. Chapel Bridge is considered one of the most important monuments in Lucerne, Switzerland. A 1993 fire damaged the bridge, but it was restored to its original glory in 1994. Meet Oscar Swahn, a Swedish shooter who won a bronze medal at the 1920 Summer Olympics in Antwerp at the age of 72, making him the oldest Olympic medalist in history. Oscar Swahn was a Swedish shooter who competed in the 1920 Summer Olympics. He won a bronze medal at the age of 72, making him the oldest Olympic medalist. Swahn competed in 3 Olympic Games, 1920, 1924, and 1928, spanning 44 years. At 72, Swahn's Olympic debut was also his first medal win, an incredible achievement. The 1920 Summer Olympics, where Swahn won, were held in Antwerp, Belgium. Swahn's record as the oldest Olympic medalist has stood for over 100 years, still unbeaten. Watch as we celebrate Mark Spitz's incredible 7 gold medals, won in a single Olympics in 1972, a record that stood for 36 years until Michael Phelps broke it. Mark Spitz won 7 gold medals in a single Olympics, a record that stood for 36 years. At the 1972 Munich Olympics, Spitz achieved this incredible feat at just 21 years old. Spitz's 7 gold medals came from 7 events: 100 meters freestyle, 200 meters freestyle, 4x100m freestyle relay, 4x200m freestyle relay, 4x100m medley relay, and the 100 meters butterfly and 200 meters butterfly. Mark Spitz set world records in all 7 events, showcasing his dominance in the pool. Spitz's achievement in 1972 was dubbed the Magnificent Seven and made him an international sensation. The SS Ourang Medan was reported to have been found adrift in the 1940 seconds with no signs of life on board, but the ship's logs and photographs appear to be fake. What really happened? The SS Ourang Medan was allegedly found adrift in the 1940 seconds with no signs of life on board. The ship's logs and photographs appear to be fake, sparking a mystery about its true origin. The first reported accounts of the ship come from Singapore and the Dutch East Indies. Theories suggest the ship may have been a Japanese ghost ship or a propaganda vessel. The ghost ship story likely originated from a 1940 seconds short story called The Mysterious Islands. The SS Ourang Medan's existence remains unverified, leaving its legend as a fascinating maritime mystery. In the NFL, a player must have control of the ball and both feet inbounds to be considered a catch. But did you know that this rule was famously misapplied in a 2018 playoff game between the New Orleans Saints and Los Angeles Rams, changing the course of the game? The NFL's catch rule requires control of the ball and both feet inbounds for a catch. In 2018, a playoff game between Saints and Rams was impacted by a misapplied catch rule. The play in question involved Rams' receiver Brandon Cooks and Saints' cornerback Marshawn Lattimore. The NFL later admitted the mistake, but the outcome of the game remained unchanged. The controversy led to changes in the NFL's catch rule, making it more clear and concise. The updated rule has reduced disputes, But debates about catches continue in the NFL. Delving into the story of a 1,940 seconds plane crash in the mountains, where the logs were found intact, revealing the final moments of the pilots. In 1940, a small plane carrying vital supplies crashed in remote mountains, killing all on board. The wreckage was hidden for decades, preserved in ice, until its rediscovery in the 1,990 seconds. Logs found intact on the plane revealed the pilot's final communications with air traffic control. The logs showed the pilots were aware of engine failure before the fatal crash occurred. The pilots attempted to make an emergency landing, but were unable to avoid the mountain terrain. The recovered logs provided closure for the families of the pilots, revealing their final moments. In the 17th and 18th centuries, scientists believed that a hypothetical substance called phlogiston was released during combustion, only to be disproven by Antoine Lavoisier's discovery of oxygen. The phlogiston theory originated in the 17th century with Johann Joachim Becher's proposal of a fire substance. Phlogiston was believed to be a fundamental element released during combustion, a process thought to be a simple release. The theory predicted that materials would release phlogiston when burned and gain it back when calcined or purified. Antoine Lavoisier's experiments with metals and combustion disproved phlogiston, revealing a new understanding of chemical reactions. Lavoisier discovered oxygen in 1778, which replaced phlogiston as the key component of combustion and learned the simple steps to fact-check information and avoid spreading misinformation. Fact-checking is a crucial skill in today's digital age to combat misinformation and fake news. To start fact-checking, always verify information through reputable sources, like academic journals or government reports. Check the author's credentials and expertise to ensure the information comes from a trustworthy individual. Be cautious of confirmation bias and consider multiple perspectives before accepting information as true. Evaluate the date of publication and update status to ensure the information is current and relevant. By following these simple steps, you can become a critical thinker and help stop the spread of misinformation. Find out which countries have the most red cards in World Cup history, with surprising entries like Brazil and Argentina. Brazil tops the list with 30 red cards in World Cup history. Argentina follows closely with 25 red cards, often due to intense rivalry matches. Germany and Uruguay are also among the top, with 22 and 21 red cards respectively. The most red cards given in a single World Cup was 36 inches the 2002 tournament. Brazil's infamous 1-0 loss to Uruguay in 2010 was marred by 10 red cards, most in a single match. These countries' disciplinary records reflect their passionate and competitive football cultures.